Olis, es Samantha aka Mexican Chun-Li. Welcome back to my channel. Hi chulas, hi chulos, mis plebations, plebation nation. I don't know what you guys are called. I love each and every 13 of you, the people that are here that show up and that I'm super grateful for. Hi. Anyways, this is I don't know. We'll see what it is. I'm gonna do my nails and I'll show you guys me doing my gel extensions. I have not chosen the color that I want to do them. We'll see. It's kind of weird seeing my hands naked like this. Do you guys think it's weird? Do you guys think it's cute? This is what my nails look like right now. Anyways, continuando, you guys. This video is kind of intenso porque I feel like I have not really communicated this to many people, but also because I have not even communicated it to myself. Que básicamente ya llevo como un mes o 2 meses que me siento agüitada, and I feel like I've been denying, like rebuking agüitada vibes from my life because I feel blessed and I feel like I have so much to be grateful for, right? But I also don't feel secure and don't feel like I am where I want to be right now. And so that kind of really throws a wrench into my mental state a lot. And I'm speaking on it like financially and goal oriented wise, but I'm also speaking on it physically. When my demeanor is the best, when I'm reflecting my biggest light is when I am feeling good about myself. And I just feel like I haven't been feeling so great about myself lately, and I know that a lot of you can probably relate to it. So I thought I would just talk about it with you guys. And today actually is the first day that I opened my curtains. I have not been opening my curtains for like around the time that I've been feeling off. And let me just say, it low-key started when I started watching Handmaid's Tale. Like, I started binge watching it and not having much else to do. And for 2 weeks straight, you know, con las cortinas cerradas, and like just watching, like binge watching that. And if you guys aren't familiar with it, está pesado el show porque se trata de que la gente como empieza a no poder tener bebés, and then it turns into like this crisis, and then basically the US gets taken over by another government, like a new government where they're super evil, and they keep a handmaid, which is like somebody held against their will, to basically be their surrogate. And it's just horrible, like horrible. O sea, outside of that, you guys, today I consciously woke up and said, no more. I don't want to feel like this. I don't want to feel under the weather and weird and unhappy with what is going on with me. And so I'm gonna do everything in my power to change it. And that is what I'm doing today. It started with opening my curtains. It started with preparing myself breakfast. It started with hydrating. Get yourself some water, you guys. Very, very important. I put a little bit of lemon in this. No me gusta el agua al tiempo, so I put some ice in there too. And it is continuing with good habits. And I feel like in the thick of us being locked down during quarantine, I was very mindful about a lot of things, and I feel like I've been less mindful. I have my notion of what mindfulness is, but I went ahead and looked it up because I want to give you guys the exact definition, and obviously you guys can take on whatever else from it. So basically it is a noun. It's the quality or state of being conscious or aware of something. And it's also a mental state achieved by focusing one's awareness on the present moment while calmly acknowledging and accepting one's feelings, thoughts, and bodily sensations. Practicing mindfulness comes hand in hand with discipline, with you know, doing the things that are best for you. And doing what's best for you is not always so fun. So sometimes when I think about 2020 and the things that I was going through, the things that I was speaking on healing, I was speaking on doing shadow work, I was speaking on just all these setting boundaries and all those type of things. I felt like a lot of people didn't resonate with it at the time because it's not something fun. It's not something that you want to actively listen to all the time. It's kind of like, oh my god, like feelings, things that I'm trying to distract myself with, right? Because I feel like, let's say you start doing the work and you start doing things to be more mindful, to be more aware, to be more in the present, to honor yourself more, but you know, you start slacking as time goes by. So it's always like a reinvention and a reacclimating into good habits that I feel like consistency and all these different things that you have to do. So for me, I was better at what I was consuming social media wise, and then I just get caught up in it all over again. And that's okay, because we are human. It's our human nature to want to relate. It's our human nature to want to see how others are doing. It's our human nature to slack off on that, because you know, you just start like poniendo la atención a diferentes cosas. Another thing I'm going to be incorporating into my lifestyle is to cleanse my social media. It feels weird because I follow a lot of people that I've known for a long time, and I literally have no ill feelings towards them, and I don't feel any type of way, right? But sometimes I'm just like, why am I torturing myself with these people who have very strong opinions that differ from my day-to-day life? That, like, why do I follow that, you know? Or why do I think that I need to keep this string attachment towards people from high school that I don't even talk to, that don't have anything to do with me, and like things like that, you know? So I'm doing that. I'm doing a social media cleanse where I'm just posting, and like I post and I run the other way. Obviously starting my day with prayer. And to me, prayer doesn't necessarily mean like one religion, or that I'm trying to, I don't know, I feel like sometimes when you are alienated from religion, you don't want to feel like you're getting pushed into something, and I felt like that before. So now I just have a relationship with God and the Creator. So that's just basically where I'm at right now in that aspect, and reinforcing that, strengthening it, because there's a lot of distractions that come in and try to take that from me. Another thing that I'm doing is I am looking into what kind of supplements and vitamins and all those type of things I want to consume on a day-to-day basis. I am quitting coffee, and please forgive me if you see me sipping coffee or something, but I am going to try not to drink coffee. I did this a few months back because energetically it's like a downer in a way. Like, it gives you energy per se, but it grounds you. And so I am giving up on coffee and like extensive caffeine. I am just gonna be more mindful about what I put into my body and just enjoy the process, not be too hard on myself, and continuing to go to the gym regularly. I feel really good about that. Just going consistently has made me feel a lot better. But obviously it's like everything has to be in sync, and I don't know, and then I have these like thoughts in my mind a lot of the time where I'm just like, you're not doing enough. And so since I'm not in control of any of my external world, we're really not, I would rather put more focus onto myself and becoming a better version of myself. And like, so cliche, I've done it for like 4 years now, and but honestly you guys, it's like, it's not linear. Growth is not linear, and you fall down, you gotta get back up again, and it's like very, very humbling, to say the least, to know that I've gotten to this point where I'm like, okay, I'm disconnected again. and just having to get through that process and opening up about it with you guys and just being honest with myself and not being too hard on myself either, because it's like, it is what it is. It's life. It's the human experience. It's just what we have to go through on a day-to-day basis. It's constantly, you know, changing and molding and all that. And obviously I want to continue to to reject and rebuke and not subscribe to lack mentality, to think about the things that I'm lacking in, but think of all the blessings that I do have. And honestly, the same way that I'm going to take my focus away from the negative commentaries and people who aren't really on my vibrational level, that's the same way that I'm going to take on other people's opinions in a way, because I just feel like we're at a very delicate time and place in humanity right now, and I just want to subscribe to what I want to, and, you know, do what I can within my bubble and the things that affect me directly right now. So yeah, that's what I'm doing on, that's what I'm working on. Today I woke up, I made me breakfast, egg whites and soy riso and sandwich, and then I made my bed, I cleaned a little bit, I put on some makeup, I put on this cute like sports bra thing, I'm wearing my waist trainer. I mean, I don't know how I feel about waist trainers right now, but I felt inspired because I saw Amy wearing hers again, and last summer when I did waist train, I did like how I was feeling, but obviously I don't wear it to work out, and I just wear it like around the house just to like clean and just relax and lounge and stuff. So yeah, let's do my nails. I'm gonna see what color I do them. Let's pick the color first and then we'll see what else. Okay, so first thing I do is pick out my sizes, me las mido. And this is how it looks. The ones I'm using are the Gel-X Sculpted Coffin Long. This is how it looks. A lot of my medida is this one, which I'm like, why? But whatever's. And the next thing I do, sometimes te quedan like your cuticle too big or too small, and you can always file them. I would go to a beauty supply and find like these really sharp files or super coarse files, but just be mindful that they can be really sharp and that they can take off a lot of like nail. So what I do is I start filing my real natural nails first, but I also need to run my little drill and rough up the inside of the bed of these first also. So we're prepping the gel things, but then we're also prepping our own natural nails. Comenzamos. First, we are roughing up the gel extensions from the inside so that they have like a rough surface to like grab on, I'm assuming, as well as my nails. I filed them also and kind of cleaned up the cuticles, pero no lo enseñé porque qué aburrido. First is the pH bonder, second is the primer. You do both of them back to back, and I start with putting the gel on the actual nail. Oh, I uncropped it. Well, anyway, you're putting some gel on the actual nail, and then I started putting a little bit on my natural nail too, just like a layer para que se pegue mejor. So the reason that I started doing my own nails is because, as you guys know, I am balling on a budget, and I'm just choosing where I'm spending my shmoney. Ya llevo 9 años dándole manis a mis nail techs que amo. I love nail techs. I think they're artists. I appreciate them so much, and I feel like it's so therapeutic being somewhere. Oh, this is saldando las uñas, or getting the nails onto there with the little UV light. You can also use the big light, but this one is useful because you can wrap around the sides and stuff para que se te pegue la uña. Like I was saying, I think going to nail techs is lit, but sometimes it's out of my budget, and I'm really liking
doing voiceovers for you guys and just desahogándome, because when you go to the nail tech, you be telling them all the tea. So en vez de decirle al nail tech, les estoy diciendo a ustedes. Que oso. Anyway, I also double secure them by putting them on my big UV lamp. And I'm repeating the process para cada uña, because it's literally what you have to do. So it's just gel on the nail, gel on your nail bed, and squish it onto there, and saldarla. Also, you have to file the nail tips because they have like a little bit of a bolita at the top, the plástico. And just in case you want to shorten them or whatever, they already come with the regular shape, but you can just make it your own that way. I'm currently filming this after posting the video where I got fired and stuff, and you guys were putting some really intensos comentarios that were super like helpful to me, because I feel like a lot of us are in this place where we're not sure where we belong type of vibes, and I kind of want to do a reaction video to it. If you guys want to see that, comment down below. This is the base gel for before the primer of it. Anyway, right now I am just putting the base gel on there, but I'm also applying to new jobs, and I think that eventually I'm going to find where I belong. Also, eventually I'm just going to be a business owner, but in the meantime I'm doing this. Also, look at this beautiful pink that Anthony picked out. I'm just like obsessed with it. It's so summer. I feel like it looks good on my complexion, and I don't know, I was just really satisfied with the nail video. Anyways, as I continue to paint my nails, les estoy contando que eventualmente I'm gonna find where I belong, and I'm also gonna figure out what other content to provide for you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, también me lo comentan abajo. Y aquí nomás estoy mitoteando con ustedes. O sea, ya saben, it's kind of satisfying to watch somebody paint the nails on there. And oh my god, you guys, so I was watching a video about Love Island. You guys know I've been watching Love Island, and there was this girl that covered a video about why Love Island is tragic or bad or something like that. And apparently the Love Island contestants get so much negative comments from like society, from the UK, from everywhere, all the countries that watch it, that they end up having like issues mental wise. And there's just like a lot of stuff surrounding it, and like the ugly side of becoming popular. So grateful that I'm not that popular on here. Just kidding, but kind of not kidding, because people just, I don't know, project their bad stuff onto you. There's the gel top, you guys, and I feel like more and more people, they just like to let go of their feelings like negatively towards influencers or just people that are public figures. And it's really sad, you guys, because yeah, everybody is a human being at the end of the day, and I don't know, I just hope that we could be more kind to each other. So yeah, basically this is the gel top. I really recommend it. I got it off of Amazon. Ahí le pausean para que vean la marca y todo. Me gusta mucho cómo me queda ese gel. Y I think it was like $9 on Amazon. Previously I had purchased it at a nail shop. But anyway, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. This was the end result, and se me cuidan muchísimo y las veo la próxima vez. Bye.